Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to MYC Uncensored, or if you're new here, welcome. This is Satini, and I'm here with.
Jagridi.
So, what are we going to be talking about today?
We're talking about beauty standards and,
Yes.
how people feel uncomfortable if they're not wearing certain things or looking a certain way.
So, I'm sure as many of you guys know, beauty standards it's tough, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you have that mindset where you feel like you have to fit into it. But like it changes all the time. I think that's something that a lot of people forget, that society's beauty standards change and they vary, especially in different countries as well. So like in my culture, it would be probably different to in your culture.
Yeah.
And then here in Australia. So yeah. Do you
Yeah.
want to begin?
Yes. So, as well as what Satini said, like beauty standards change in different countries. Like I know in India, like if you have like a nose piercing and one piercing, like that's like what people would generally get like older times. But now I know everyone wants to get like belly piercings, like 3 piercings,
Yeah.
and like nose piercings as well. Nose piercings are really popular now. I remember nose piercings were not popular before, but now they're more popular now.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good. I love nose piercings. I really want to get one. But yeah, and beauty standards are like a lot of people feel really insecure these days because they don't look that good. They think that like they don't please people. Like a lot of people want to be, really pretty and they don't think that they are pretty in their mentally they don't think they're pretty. But I know everyone is pretty. And there's also a lot of different meanings for what pretty is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you might not look good to someone, you might look good to another person, but you might not look good to someone. It just changes depending on what other people like and what other people don't.
It's very, very subjective. And and I think the main question, I guess, is like, why do we, well, not everyone, of course, but like, why do some of us feel like we have to look a certain way to please others? Like, why can't I just be satisfied with the way I am because
Yeah.
this is how I am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not like there's nothing wrong with being yourself, but everyone judges though. Like in the world, a lot of people judge. Like some people
Yeah.
don't judge as well. Like there's also really good people, but a lot of people judge you. Like there's just some people who are just not pleased with anything. Like if you meet someone and they'll be like, "Oh, your hair's not nice. Your face is not looking good. Your like skin's like not good." Like there's so many rude people in this world, and like it's so hurtful to people. Like some people take these like comments to heart and they think, you know what, I should change and try things. Like for instance, if someone was bullied that they had like acne or something, they would try like using like dangerous chemicals and stuff like that to try to like remove it is a really bad idea.
Yeah.
Like skincare can work sometimes, like if you want to like if you keep on using like exfoliating it and stuff, but sometimes like it just doesn't go away. And acne is beautiful. Like everyone experiences sometimes, and it's just a way that you have to embrace your beauty. Like some people just aren't satisfied or aren't pleased with anything, and those people, there's just something wrong with those people. Like they have to be like accepting and understanding of some people. Like if some people are different to others, like it's like being diverse as well. Like people come from different backgrounds. We don't discriminate them because they've all been through different things and you don't know what they've been through. Like when it comes to this, like for instance, if you have like a certain haircut that people don't like, they'll bully you about it because they just don't think you look good. Or if you're wearing either too much makeup or too less makeup, people will also say, "Oh, why are you wearing too much? Like you must be insecure. Why are you wearing too less? You're also insecure." Like everyone, like you can never please some people.
That's so true. And it's so funny. Well, not funny, but it's funny how, like, some people, it's like they're so passionate about other people's look.
Exactly.
It's like, if I have acne, like, and
That's
what?
not your problem.
Is it keeping you up at night?
Exactly.
And like, I think for young people as well, they forget and realize that when you're growing up, your hormones are going crazy.
Exactly.
Right? And like that's just how life is. You might go through the phase of having acne, or some girls develop faster than others.
Yeah.
It's we're all out, like we're all individuals, and we all go through growing up differently. But yeah, it's weird. It's crazy.
It is crazy. Like
Mm.
it's like not like a lot. Everyone's different. Like, and people just make fun of people for certain features or whatever they have. Like, I remember when, like, last year I was made fun of because my like chin was too big or something. Like,
What?
now that I look about it, my chin isn't that big, but like people just make fun of you for that. Or like if you wear glasses, people will make fun of you. They'll call you like something like four eyes or something, which is like honestly, when you think about it, if they have four eyes, what's the problem? Like, they can see better than you can. It's not like that big of a deal. And like people are so invested in like making fun of other people that like they literally need to like look at themselves as well. Like, everyone's pretty, but like if you're making fun of someone, you're putting your insecurities on them.
Yeah.
So technically you're insecure about yourself because that's how you think you look better. But making fun of someone isn't okay.
Yeah, and I think there's really no point in trying to please others, because there's always going to be someone that has to say something.
Yeah.
Like, you're never ever gonna please anyone.
Exactly.
And that's just the truth. But obviously, like, if you do get bullied and stuff, it is hard on your own, like,
well-being.
on your well-being and your mental health. But I think, yeah, it's difficult. It's easier to say than do, but if you're able to kind of separate that, I don't want to call it insecurity, but what am I trying to say? If you're able to, damn, I don't know how to
Let me
speak.
try to think. Like, if you're trying to separate like the hate comments, I guess.
Like, don't overplace, don't place high expectations on yourself.
Yeah.
To try and fit other people's needs or whatever. Yeah, because like I said, one person might not find you pretty, okay, but someone else will.
Someone else will. Like, there's always
Definitely.
someone else that will. It's like, if you, like, some girls, like, they are, like, so gorgeous. Like, some are just, like, so gorgeous. Like, everyone can agree that they're pretty. And there's also people that are also gorgeous too, but not everyone agrees that they're, like, pretty. But that doesn't mean that they're less pretty. Like, if someone calls you
So
pretty
true.
and someone else calls you not pretty, that doesn't mean you're less pretty. Like, you still look the same. Like, someone can describe you as, like, gorgeous, the most beautiful girl ever, and someone can describe you that you look like a rat. But honestly, that doesn't mean you look like a rat. Like, you still look the same. Like, nothing changes about you. It just shows that some people can just not be satisfied at this point. Like, if someone who's calling you a rat probably looks like a rat, let me tell you that. Like, that's not nice to say.
That's cruel.
Like, making fun of someone's features, something that they can't change, is also, like, crazy. Like, why are you doing that? Like, if they can't change it, then why are you doing that? Like, you can change some things. Like, if you, like, people go through plastic surgery to change something. But
yeah.
plastic surgery, when you grow up, is not a good thing to do. Like, it can literally damage your face if it goes wrong. And it's a lot of money too, and it involves needles. 3 things I don't like. Needles are so scary.
Like, I think it helps. I think it helps if you do have an insecurity, just finding ways to kind of overcome that or something. Like, I think we spoke about it in another episode, me and someone, I think. But you know how, like, makeup, right?
Yeah.
Like, it can totally transform people, and even just knowing how to do makeup that's suitable for your features,
Yeah.
instead of copying someone that looks completely different to you,
Yeah.
I think can make a huge difference.
Yeah, true.
Because, like, there was one, how this girl was, like, contouring her nose, but then someone else with that look completely different tried to do the same.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
it just did not work out. But when they figured
yeah.
out the right way to contour their nose, the way
It
that
looks better.
it just enhanced their beauty even more.
It's like for boys now, the thing that they like, I know is what's really trending right now, is Latina makeup.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the Latina makeup. Like if girls have like a Latina makeup, let me just say, not all of us are Latina. Like Latinas are so pretty, let me say. They're
Yeah.
gorgeous. But like, let's say if an Indian does Latina makeup, it's not going to suit their features that much because it's a different type of culture's makeup. Like they should do something that suits their face more. Like boys want like Latina makeup or like clean girl makeup or like strawberry makeup. I'm not sure what those most of them are, but like that's what they want. But like not everyone can do that. It doesn't suit everyone. Like that's not a problem. And boys want girls who are natural and like who don't wear that much makeup, but they'll still look effortlessly gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like you can never please them. Like if you put up like too much makeup, they'll say like, oh, like you're insecure, like why are you
or
putting
like
so much
it's all
makeup?
caped up. Yeah.
And then if you put too less makeup, they'll be like, you don't understand that you don't look that good. Like they'll just say that. Like what's the point? You can never please them. Like doing whatever you try to do, sometimes you can never impress people. Like I remember when this year, like a lot of boys don't think I look good, which is like honestly it's boys. Like a lot of boys don't think people look good. And like I started putting on a little bit of makeup as well. But like to think about it, it doesn't make me that much happier to put like makeup on. Like I don't feel myself if I put makeup on. Like I'm 13. I'm kind of young. Like I will agree, I'm kind of young to put on makeup. But like girls who put on makeup my age, like I don't have any hate towards them.
Yeah,
like some
do
people
you?
just like doing it. But like I don't feel like myself putting makeup on at like my age because I feel like, oh, I've got these negative comments have hurt me so bad that I actually had to change myself. Like people who just say things, honestly, like they just try to do things to like bring you down, to make you like upset in that way. Like you changing, they'll still find a way to make fun of you. Like even if I put on makeup, they'll say something like, oh, your hair's bad, your hair's not straight, your hair's curly, or like, and if you say that, they'll be like, oh, your eyebrows aren't like that. Like come on, really? Like it's just too much sometimes.
And like, oh, you mentioned it earlier about the makeup.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the one where it's like no makeup?
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh yeah, I prefer that, like you without makeup, but it's still you with makeup.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
It's so rude.
It's so, but yeah, people are like, people are gonna have opinions either way, but it's bad. Like how not bad, but it's sad how like even for you that like to get comments and then feel the need to like, oh, maybe I should put a little something.
Yeah.
Because you're so young.
Exactly. Like it's like a time where everyone should just be like relaxing. Like I know we have like high school where you have work to do, but you just work, spend time with your friends, and that's it. Like once you grow older, like a lot of people will be they might be a little bit more ruder as you grow up, or they might be like, you know, nicer. It like depends because I never know until I grow older. But like it's just what was I gonna say? Like when you grow older, people be like, but you can't really change people's opinions in that way.
Yeah.
Like if other people think after you put on makeup that you look better, that honestly, like when people say that, you'll start being like, okay, yeah, I have the need that I need to put on makeup as well. Like I need to put makeup on, but like looking pretty and everything, it's not like about that in this age. Like at this age, it should be about like embracing that you look pretty. Like it's not like, oh, like if I put on makeup so I can look prettier for people. Like you shouldn't have that need to feel that way because everyone's so pretty in their own way. Like some people have, like my friends have dimples, which I really like, but then their dimples are so cute. And like my friends are like, oh, you have really pretty cat eyes. Like everyone's got like that special feature about them, you know, and it just stands out. But like at this point, like for instance, if someone likes one feature about me, doesn't like the other feature, like what can I do about it? Like it's just about that. Like it's so many people when they get like these hate comments, like, oh, this feature isn't good, they think, yep, I need to change that feature. Like, but sometimes you just can't change it.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. Like, if my chin's too big, what am I supposed to do? Like, actually, like, what am I supposed to do? And, like, if like a lot of like boys like make fun of you of your height. Some people have genetics where they're shorter or have genetics that they're taller. Like that doesn't really lie within them. So I don't get why people have to judge about it when they can't really do anything about it. Like unless they give you, like I'll tell you one thing, unless they tell you or they give you a way that's not hurtful or not harmful or a way that they can change you. Like for instance, if a boy says, I'll give you a magic spell to make you taller, go, like actually full on do it. But like anything else, don't, because I know it's going to be harmful.
And just unrealistic.
Exactly,
too.
like the unrealistic expectations that they have. Like honestly, if they're talking so much, like have they really seen themselves? Like actually, like boys always talk about how other people don't look good, how other people look not pleasing to them. But like honestly, like if you want to talk about that, you should at least make sure you're like fixed too in their personality. Like, oh, you have a big chin, maybe you fix your chin first.
Like I think what you're also trying to say is that of course like guys have insecurities too, but I think like how you were mentioning off air, like at your school, they're just so so cruel to you girls.
They are so cruel. Like my school, they don't like stop.
Jeez. And that's the part of like where self-love and acceptance comes from. I think that we all need to love ourselves. I don't think it's a want, it's a need that we should have, because this is your body, this is your face, this is everything. And if there is like for whatever reason, like if there's something that example, it's a bit sensitive, but like body weight, like if you want to be healthy or get healthier, finding healthy ways to maybe
Do that.
yeah,
It's
like
good.
maybe eat better food or start, everyone's on those run clubs now.
Yeah.
Like doing good things, 'cause
That
then
can
that
benefit you.
and
Like
that'll develop like healthy habits, healthy lifestyle, and just impact you in a more positive way.
yeah, like if you think that you're like you don't like your body or anything, like eating healthy food, like going to like a run every day, like that's honestly like that's beneficial to you. Like anyone that goes on a run like every day, like it can help them with their stamina and stuff. But things like, you know how like some people like they'll throw up their food after they eat or something, or like if they're going through like or they just like pretend they eat the food or they don't, or if they're eating like if they want to eat more food, they'll just overfill themselves until they honestly throw up. Like those are not like good for you. Like it can actually like it can affect you like mentally and like physically. Like by starving yourself, you could actually get like super sick. Like no one cares about, like your body isn't something that you should like think that you need to change like right away or like something that's that important. Like it's not everyone. Like everyone's body is good. Like it's not a bad thing. Like but doing the like bad things to your body, it's not gonna help you. Like trying to do things like positive things, like for instance if you want to do like meditation or something, running, like skipping, like not to like an extent, like exercise to an extent, not like 3 hours of exercise like a day. After like you need to like increase it like gradually, like probably like 20 minutes of exercise when you start, then 30, then 40. But like doing too much in one day can also harm you as well, because like you'll just be overdrained and overtired. So yeah.
No, for sure. I agree with everything you said. Yeah, I think just quickly to mention, I think beauty isn't just about the outside, and I know it's so cliche to say beauty is within, but I think when someone is intelligent, kind, respectful, and all that,
That's just
stuff,
beautiful.
it just brings out like a different kind of beauty from someone.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
It's like a lot of people who are so sweet and kind, they just shine. Like they just look beautiful to me, because if they're sweet, kind, polite, like all the good things, it just makes you look 10 times more beautiful, because you just got all those good things. If you're pretty but you've got like a bad personality, like for instance, if someone's pretty but like they've done something to you, like they've backstabbed you, they've talked bad about you, spread rumors, you're not gonna really think that person looks that good that much anymore, because like they've kind of done so much to you that whatever they do kind of weighs down. Like it kind of like when you put on like a weighing scale, like they're pretty but like what they've done to you, and it like outweighs, you can kind of you can think that, oh, they're not as pretty to me because of what they've done.
Yeah.
Like it just changes people's beliefs.
No, that's true. Yeah. But this is a very like deep subject that I think that we could
Yeah.
talk about for ages.
Yeah.
Which we probably will again
Yeah.
in another part or something. But yeah, if you're feeling insecure or being bullied or something, I think being open to talking to someone, whether it's a professional or a trusted adult or friend, will be very beneficial. Surrounding yourself with positive energy and just positive people that don't bring you down is very, very important. And then that's when you can go on to really practice, body kindness and just that self-love and acceptance for
Yeah.
yourself. But yeah, any last words?
Just like as to like sum it all up, like self-love is also like really important. Like people who say things like not like everyone like people are sensitive. Like some people don't actually care what other people say, but like what people say, like I'm not saying that like you completely like ignore them and you just act like that. Like if someone said those things to me, I'd obviously feel that way as well. But the thing is, like, just thinking that sometimes you can never please people. They'll always want something. You'll just know that, oh, like, I can't really please anyone, so I shouldn't be upset about it because it's like, it's me, like, not them. Like, if they really want to talk, they really want to, like, tell you all these things, it's just because they feel insecure about themselves. Like they think, oh, like I'm not that good looking. I just want to bring it out on someone because it might make me feel like I look better, which is not true. Like honestly, like people are just saying that so they can feel better, not because like it's not because they like actually think that you look bad. Because if someone says that, it just means that they're just going through something. So maybe the first thing you should do is ask them, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you going through something? Because even though they say that and even though it's wrong, they might actually be going through something as well. And they just don't know how to, like, do it. Like, they don't know how to fix the problem. They'll just put it on you so, like, they don't seem like they're the only one struggling, I guess.
Yes.
So they put it on someone else. So, like, so other people are struggling so they don't, I guess, feel alone in that way. Which is something that is honestly kind of sad, but it doesn't give them an excuse to be rude to you. Like
Yes.
they shouldn't do that. Like that's their fault. But like they might be doing that for a reason as well, which is important.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love everything you said.
I like mumbled in half of
No.
I was like that.
Well, because we're unfiltered here, this is real. So if we're mumbling, then that's how it is. But yeah, no, thank you for that. And as always, guys, if you have any questions or suggestions or whatever, follow our socials. Everything is in the link below. But yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.